So hello, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with,
Naina Mehta. Komal.
Pankaj.
and they came all the way from India to see the Museum of Interesting Things. They came only for 24 hours and they're going home. Right? You only came for the museum, obviously.
Yes,
Yeah.
Clearly. Then clearly that would be the only reason. And hopefully I'll get to visit them in India
Yeah.
and
Soon,
see their
soon.
Museum of Interesting Things. But now they're going to open up one of these packages from the Museum of Interesting Things. Now, I do this like a 42nd Street shell game, which I'm born and raised in New York, and I actually remember the shell games as a little boy, where a guy would show up with 3 shells, and he would put a quarter under one of the shells, and then he would mix up the shells like this, and you had to guess which shell had the quarter. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells.
Yeah.
There isn't a quarter under any of my boxes, and you win nothing. So ethically, it is like a New York shell game, if you
Yes.
think about it ethically. But the similarity is this: I will be mixing up the boxes. So this is me mixing up the boxes. Are you guys confused? Are you confused? Yeah? No? Then we have to do more. Are you confused?
Yes.
Good answer. Okay, now I'm going to bring them back over here. And, okay, so I have 3 boxes. Everyone pick a box you want to open. Who wants to open? Who wants to start? Go ahead. You pick the big one? Okay, and then mom and daughter, which ones do you guys want to open? Which do you like? You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, and you like that one? Hold on, let me give you, doctor, I'll give you your scalpel.
Thank you.
You don't have to sterilize that one. And there's yours, mom. Excellent.
Thank you.
Just remember not to cut each other or yourselves
Yeah.
or my cat. But if you do, you've seen my quack medical devices. I can cure you. Go ahead,
we
all together.
start?
Yeah, start. Yeah. No reason to wait. You'll miss your flight.
Ah. Yeah.
I'm gonna help you with this side.
Should I?
Yeah. Anyone wants to first? And I'm going to take the box so that way you don't have that in your way. Looks like there's something in there too.
Something is
You really got
I
an
think
interesting box.
We opened it.
You opened the most
The
complicated
biggest
one.
book.
Okay. Strange packing.
Strange packing.
Yeah.
Hydrometer.
Oh my God, this is so cool. This is actually for the time of Prohibition. This is a hydrometer. Your father would appreciate this, especially since you're working with science.
It's a,
So this is a hydrometer for alcohol.
yeah. How much of the water is there in that? This purity of the alcohol, to check the purity of the alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So during Prohibition, they would, alcohol was not allowed, and you would see if it had alcohol content and how much alcohol was in it.
Yes.
So this is for the alcohol content. That's so funny that your daughter opened that up.
Oh, yeah.
So are you going to open up a eye exam?
Oh.
A medical device. That's out of your way. Let me help you with that one
Yeah.
because I'm used to these kind of boxes.
Yeah.
Usually with these, I cut it over here.
Okay.
Oh, it's so heavy. What's this?
Okay, so now you just pull on that tab and it'll open for you easier. You really open up and put a bunch of things. Let's get this out of here. I know exactly what that is. Oh my God, that's so funny. This is a very interesting item. So these
so flexible. Or
Just for the cushion.
This is from this was very popular in the 80s. It's the pet rock. Did you guys know about the pet rock?
Oh, yes.
These are pet rocks. This
they
was
would
the
give
most
them rocks and
right. It was
treat
like
them
a
as
gift.
pet.
Right. It was a gift. People would. It became this. It was a joke
Yeah.
that two guys came up with in 1976 in a bar,
Oh.
and they said people will buy anything. And one guy said, "I bet you if I marketed just people buying a pet rock,
Oh.
they would buy it in America because people are so ridiculous." So he ended up really coming up with an advertising campaign for these pet rocks, and they became very popular. And people associate it with the 80s, but it actually was invented in 1976. But this is the original packaging, and there's a rock. So there is your pet rock, and it would come in here. And you put it inside there, and it actually had directions. Here are the directions on how to care for your pet rock.
Oh my god.
So as a scientist, you can read this and tell me if your pet rock is cared for correctly, which is how do you care for a rock anyway. But this actually, I even got the original directions on how to care for your pet rock.
Of your pet
That
rock.
is so funny. Oh my God! So we're doing a show on the 1980s.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the 80s, this was like the big thing. Everyone seems to associate it with the 80s.
Yes.
Ironically, it wasn't actually the 80s. It was the 70s that it was created. But that is I got 10 of them
Oh.
because it's just so silly that I thought we have to go overboard. Buying one of them was ridiculous.
Oh.
Buying 10 is ridiculous times 10.
10.
So this is going to be one of the most popular things in the museum.
Oh.
And I'm going to have them all stacked up when we do our 80s show.
Yes.
And you could say you were the one who opened them.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just probably the coolest thing I've
Right,
ever
the
seen. That is
fortunate one.
so funny. And we'll put
Yeah.
and you want to put a rock in each one of these. So this would, and it has air holes here, so your
Yes.
rock
So
can
the
breathe.
rock can breathe.
Yeah, clearly you don't want to kill your rock. So there you go. There's my very first pet rock in original box. That is so cool. You are going to be a star one day for that. There was a box inside the box.
Ah.
It's like a Russian doll. Cut that side.
Yeah, it's cut.
It's cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
So
done
what
that.
else needs to happen? I think it opens from
Oh.
here.
It opens like that.
I'm used to these boxes, as you can tell. And I'll
Yes.
take the box away. And then they really protected this from any kind of breakage.
Kind of like
More packaging.
motion more.
The item is this big.
So more packaging.
And more packaging.
Big.
I know.
It's the gift that keeps on
Packet,
giving.
packet into the
Packaging.
packet and packets.
Oh my God! Everyone opened up hydrometers except your dad.
Yes.
That's so funny. That's so funny, because this is exactly your dad's kind of item. So this, I'm pretty sure, is another hydrometer. Yep, it is.
Oh.
Beer hydrometer.
Clearly, you're married to him because you opened up a hydrometer. This is the nicest packaging. Oh my Lord!
They have
I'm
really
scared
taken
to-
care.
Yeah, I'm scared to even take that out.
Oh, there might be a box on the outside.
I know there'll be another box.
Mm.
There we go.
Another box.
That is a nice hydrometer. That's funny that your family all opened up hydrometers. You've taught them well. So there's another hydrometer. And pass me my glasses right there. Because let me see what this one says. Because I remember it saying something interesting on the packaging itself. So this is a beer hydrometer.
Sugar.
And 0 to 20% sugar for beer.
Sugar for beer. Yeah.
So that's why I
Yes,
like
okay,
this
that's
one in
so
particular.
Between how much sugar is there in the beer? No?
So that's
Like
why
lactometer for the milk, no? How much water is there, no?
How much
in milk,
sugar
no?
is there?
No, in milk. Milk is called lactometer.
Okay.
Oh, they have a lactometer for milk?
Lactometer for milk.
Really? Oh, I
Milk.
didn't even know
Milk
that.
quality.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's really cool. So we have a whole show on prohibition.
Oh.
So this is going to be for that show. So you'll be very popular. You'll have to come by and help us with that show.
Yeah.
Because obviously you know even more than I do, Amos. That's impressive. So that's a cool bunch of stuff. So this one went in this one, right? Wow, they really packaged this amazing.
Really well.
This one by one.
Yeah, 10 different
This is
things.
the first one,
Yes.
then this is the second, this is the
And the
third.
box.
I'll organize it later. That is so funny that you guys opened up both the hydrometers, and there should still be one more on the way.
Oh.
Yeah. So you'll have to come back from India to open that box.
Yes.
Save it for you.
Yes.
Well, let's say bye to the world. Bye, world.
Bye. Bye.